guys, and welcome back to Power Metal Gamer. Today we're gonna do my pickups video, my first pickups video, so let's see what's going on here. And we have a special guest on the show. He hasn't made an appearance in a while. We have the Trevmiester.
Hey guys, how's things?
And he's gonna show what we found today. So, first game's on the list. Will we show the discs?
Yeah, we showed the discs, yeah.
Okay, we show the discs. For the PS2 ones, I picked up these. First one on the list is a game I wanted for a long time. It's called Haunting Ground. It's survival horror by Capcom. Have you ever played this?
No, I never played that, no.
It's fucking awesome. It's actually in the PlayStation at the moment. It came complete with the booklet, and the game disc is in the PlayStation because I was trying last night. It's fucking awesome. So, you never played this?
No, I never played it, no.
Well, basically, you play as a girl.
It's like Resident Evil, is it?
It's from the makers of Resident Evil. You play as this girl. She wakes up in this fucking castle in a cage, and fucking this guy's like trying to get into the cage at her and stuff like that. It's fucking mad, and she has to survive and find out why the fuck she's there. You know, it's pretty awesome. So that's Haunting Ground I picked up there.
Check that out myself.
It's fucking expensive these days, but it's the boy. And I picked up another RPG on the PS2 called Orphan: Scion of Sorcery, which was
Well, I have this at home myself on disc only.
You have this?
Yeah, I have it, and I still haven't played it, believe it or not. So.
No?
No. So, well, look.
What year did that come out? It came out in 2000. I think it was one of the first games on the PS2. I think. I played a bit of it years ago, and I never actually owned it. So now I have a copy of it, and it comes complete with the booklet and the disc.
That's
so
cool,
that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, nice artwork on it.
I love the artwork. It's real.
It's like Dragon Ball, isn't it? Like
it's anime anyway. Yeah, it's nice anime. It's fucking. It's really nice.
Cool.
I'm glad to have this game in my collection.
Yeah.
And another one. Not many people liked it until Red Dead Redemption came out. It's a game called Red Dead Revolver.
Yeah,
if you guys are into the likes of cowboy games and shit like that, it was more of an arcadey feeling. So if you played Red Dead Redemption, it's not the same as Red Dead Redemption. It's
like it's basically a prequel, would you say, or a sequel, prequel?
I don't think it has anything to do with Red Dead Redemption, but it's a real arcadey kind of game, and it's a lot of fun. It's by Rockstar as well.
It's a cool game, definitely.
And this came complete with the booklet and the disc, and that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You've got this?
Yeah, I have that. Yeah. Looks like what's his name?
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood. Yeah.
Fucking Clint Eastwood.
No, not Clint Eastwood. He's a badass.
Speak up, Mr.
What's called?
Another one that I wanted on my collection for a while now, it's Shin Megami Tensei, Lucifer's Call. You know that Dante from Devil May Cry is in this?
The Dante is in it. Oh,
Dante from Devil May Cry, yeah, there he is there.
I had this game years ago, but I never got to play it as usually when you have brothers, as I said last time. You put a game, I had it hidden. Now, I haven't seen it in years. I
got a copy of that. There was a few of those Shin Megami Tenseis. There's Digital Devil Saga. Yeah. They're RPGs. And I think there's multiple endings and stuff in this game. And I'll actually play through it one of the days.
What would the gameplay be like?
Well, it's a turn-based RPG, and it's an adventure game. It's very fun. I played a bit of it years ago. I never owned it myself, so now I have a copy of it. Good old Atlas. I think it was published by Ubisoft as well. So there you go, Ubisoft. Thank them for these fucking great games.
Another game to the collection.
Another fucking game. And these two, Trev gave me earlier. So
yeah, they were just duplicates that I had. So I said I get the toy and more games to his collection. He does the same for me. So
more games onto the collection. So the one is Brothers in Arms: Road to Hill 30, which was a first-person shooter by Gearbox. Gearbox fucking made a balls in the last few games, the last few years. They fucking messed up. Fucking what's that? Alien Colony of Marines was fucking terrible. Duke Nukem fucking Forever was terrible.
Yeah, I didn't like Duke Nukem Forever. Yeah.
It still has its comedy moments, but it's really outdated. The gameplay is fucking awful.
It's nothing like its predecessor, like Land of the Babes. Or
Land of the Babes, Time to Kill, man, fucking brilliant.
Brilliant.
So What's this? Is that a map?
I think it's a map, yeah.
It's like a poster or a map.
I've looked at it.
Propaganda poster, probably. Like what you got with the Kira at you. Brothers in Arms, yeah, it's a nice little poster.
Well, it's this side for us. See that?
But there's no booklet, mister. There's no booklet.
I won't give them the booklets. What's that bicep thing?
Fucking receipt or something? Actually, it's a printout of the instructions.
I bought it. Yes.
Oh, let's hold on a second.
Second hand shop.
Oh, Ubisoft fucking published this too, so there you go. Don't be fucking hating on Ubisoft, man. They brought us some great games.
Ah, yeah. Did you watch your video the other day?
Oh, the fucking going mad about Ubisoft?
Yeah.
Well, they are doing a bit of shady shit at the moment, but like still, like, we wouldn't have had all these fantastic games if it wasn't for Ubisoft.
Ah, yeah, Ubisoft. Yeah.
So look back and say to yourself, what the fuck, man? That Ubisoft did some good shit.
They did.
Even though they didn't develop it, but they did fucking publish it, so you can thank them for that end.
Yeah.
And the other game that he gave me is a platformer.
Yeah, platformer Haven. Very good game.
Haven, Call of the King.
Yeah.
Or is it Call to the King? Oh, Call of the King.
Call of the King, yeah.
It's a platformer. I played it a bit years ago, but I never really got into it.
I never got into myself. It was just lying around.
I think it's developed by Traveller's Tales, or it was published by Traveller's Tales. I'm not too sure. But Midway have a say in it, so fucking Midway are always fucking good.
Ah, it's worth a shot. It is worth a shot.
And it comes with the booklet and the disc. So
I didn't leave them hanging there now.
So yeah, oh fucking Jesus.
That's another one to the collection. Huh?
And those little slips, remember fucking years ago you like signed out a little form with what age are you? What games do you own by Midway and shit like that. Remember those fucking things?
I always filled them in, but I never sent them out.
So yeah, that's Haven Call to the King. It's a platformer. What year did that come out? It came out in 2002, so a year after the PlayStation's release here in
It was
Europe.
an early, you know, but it
was an early. It's a I can't remember. Years ago, I thought it was fucking. It looked excellent, you know.
Yeah.
And right now that we have the PS2 games out of the way, to here was a good haul. PS2 games, perfect. Next, on to N64 games that I picked up. Some I already had, and some that I wanted again. The first one on the list is Lylat Wars. Now I finally have the complete collection of the Star Fox adventures, so like I have all the Star Fox games now. This is I think this is called Star Fox 64 over in America. It's called Lylat Wars here in Europe, so I picked up Lylat Wars. It's awesome. It's a must-have if you have an N64. You played that?
No. Unfortunately.
2 wrestling games, well 3 wrestling games. I picked up 3 wrestling games. One is WCW NWO Revenge.
Oh, I missed the WCW era.
That game was fantastic.
Yeah, brilliant.
There was another one that came out, it was fucking, what was it called, World Tour, which was fucking brilliant. Actually, we have to have a game of that soon.
Yeah, it's great actually, since we're on the subject of WC, to see Sting back in WWE.
Oh, Sting, yeah, he's back in fucking, he's back in wrestling again, so we're seeing him in WWE now. I seen his intro, I googled his intro the other day, I missed it live, so I checked that out.
My personal opinion, it looks like he's going to be fighting Triple H. I personally would like him to face Undertaker, and if not Undertaker, possibly Bray Wyatt. I think that'd be a great feud.
What, isn't Taker gone now?
Taker's gone, supposedly, but you never know. The world of wrestling, you don't know.
Well, Sting versus Taker is the fucking battle of the ages. Yeah. Will it happen? Will it not? I don't know. Fucking
fingers crossed.
Hopefully it does. But yeah, WCW NWO Revenge was a brilliant game, wrestling game that came out only on the N64. Yeah. And there was another one again. It was called World Tour. There's a picture of Hogan on the front of it. I'm actually looking for a copy of that. I have the box off it, but I don't have the game itself. So we picked up that.
The old wrestling games.
The old wrestling games, especially N64, GameCube wrestling.
Well, I have to say now, I asked the Chris Kingle for the 2K15, and it looks brilliant. And the only reason I want it is cause Sting.
You getting the new wrestling game?
Yeah, for Christmas, yeah. So hopefully.
So he's gonna get the fucking
2K15.
WWE 2K15 for Sting.
Yeah, for Sting. Yeah, I think he's downloadable, but fucking. I'll download them.
I'll download them onto my penis. Alright, the other two wrestling games are actually WWF era wrestling games. One was No Mercy, which was one of the best fucking wrestling games on the system. You have a copy of this?
Yeah, I do,
I'm pretty sure you have a copy of this.
I have No Mercy.
And the other one is WrestleMania 2000. Oh fucking hell, man! I had a lot of fun with these games years ago with a friend of mine, Brian. Yeah, Brian.
Yeah,
He used to live across the road, and his nannies lived over there. And we used to just play this for fucking non-stop. The PS2 was out, but like we always went back to the N64 just to fucking customise the characters, and all the fights still be fucking hilarious, and you can make all different rosters of characters. Like we had a roster of just like fucking the random women in the WWE, and we called them sluts. And Brian created a few other people. It's fucking hilarious. It's good memories with these two wrestling games on the 64.
Wrestling games makes nothing better.
The old wrestling games, especially, man. Fucking SmackDown 2 was fucking the shit on PS1.
Pause and Trish Stratus' intro, just have a look at the old boobs.
Oh, fucking, what was it, Jacqueline? We used to... there was a picture of Jacqueline fucking flaunting her shit, and she's wearing like this string top, and we used to like fucking press open on the PlayStation yoke and just like see it, like a corner of a side boob or something like that. We're like, oh yeah! Have a wank tonight. So alright, another game I got was, I think it's the only black cartridge on the 64. I have it already, I picked it up for Baldy here.
Yeah.
So it's Turok 2 Seeds of Evil, if you guys didn't know by the colour of the cartridge.
Well, there's probably more coloured cards in the likes of America, but in Europe...
In Europe, I think this was the only black card on the N64, and Pokemon Stadium was yellow, wasn't it?
Yeah, Donkey Kong's yellow, isn't
it? Donkey Kong Country is yellow, yeah.
Yeah, and just one more, it is a Killer Instinct.
There was a gold card for Zelda as well, Ocarina of Time, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, okay, Turok, you can have that.
So. Jesus. Happy days, lads.
So, okay, that's the N64 and PS2 games covered in our whole. And, yeah, I'll just leave it over there, yeah, it's cool. So, next on my list, I fucking regret it. I got a Saturn years ago, and I finally picked up another fucking Saturn. And, oh my god, it's such a great console. And I'm regretting getting rid of my last one because I had a lot of classics on it. I had Panzer Dragoon Saga, I had Burning Rangers, I had Exhumed, Alien Trilogy, Die Hard Trilogy. I loved the Sega Saturn. But I wasn't using it for so long, and I ended up getting rid of it.
Well,
it's a big fucking... It killed me inside. Like, I was broke, I had no money at the time.
Today was my first time ever playing a Sega Saturn.
Oh yeah, I got 3 games with it.
Yeah, I've opened them the games because it's gonna show now.
I let him play one of these earlier.
Yeah, so it's a fantastic console. It reminds me of the Dreamcasts.
Well, it was like 5 years before the Dreamcast. The Dreamcast came out in 99, and the Saturn came out in 94, I think it was. But yeah, okay. The first game on this list, I think this was packaged with a gun because it's like in the CD case. Usually we get games over here in Europe in these tall cases. So I got Virtua Cop 2, and I got 2 guns to go with it. 2 guns, yes. Show us those guns there.
Right, number uno.
Uno. This is the official Sega Saturn gun, which came boxed with this copy of Virtua Fighter 2. I don't have the box sadly,
it's a nice gun.
But I think it needs a bit of a clean. It works perfectly though. It's grand. I was playing fucking Virtua Cop last night. Those big fucking rings when you're playing Virtua Cop. If you're a fan of light gun games like I am, fan of Time Crisis, fan of fucking Point Blank,
yeah.
fucking House of the Dead, all that kind of things you'd love. You'd love Virtua Cop. Yeah. Virtua Cop is fun.
It's basically the same as Time Crisis, I suppose, wouldn't it?
Yeah, basically, yeah. But Time Crisis is a bit more fun. And give us a look at that other gun. This gun actually works.
Predator.
This gun actually works on the
PlayStation.
It works on the PS1 as well. It has a PlayStation port on it, and it has the Saturn port on it. So it's a Predator Logic 3. It's it didn't come boxed with anything like that or anything. It has your standard start button, and there's some extra shit on it. You can set like to auto reload normal, and you can like the speed of the gun, and the trigger is a bit more flexy. So
Yeah.
I can't wait to give this. I actually haven't tried this out yet, so I'll give that a go.
Okay.
Just leave it there. Cool. And the other two games I got on the Saturn, and one of them is another it's another fucking light gun game, and I haven't played it before. I've never played it before. A game called Area 51, and it's really fucking, it's gruesome as hell. You're like playing as this guy in like a SWAT team. I think it's kind of, what year is this? It came out in 95 actually. Jesus Christ. And
the PlayStation 1 came out.
yeah, it was Christmas 95, yeah. So yeah, that's Area 51.
I love the boxes.
But it's really fucking gory, like, as well. It's by Midway and GT Interactive. I think it was developed by Atari. And it says it's fucking 12s on it too. And it's really violent. Like, you shoot people and they explode into just like blood and bones. It's fucking, it's crazy. So yeah, that's another light gun shooter that I got on the Sega Saturn. I'm happy to have that. It's really good. I've never even heard of it until like fucking... And here's another game I've never even heard of as well. Supposedly it was in the bowling alley years ago. I was told by one of the lads that it was in the bowling alley.
I played it earlier on.
I let him play it earlier
I got
on.
my arse handed to me.
It's a beat 'em up. It's a Die Hard arcade. It's a beat 'em up by I think it's by Fox Interactive, and I think Sega produced it. It's a direct port of the arcade game that I think was called. I can't remember the name of it, like the exact name of it right now. It was a Japanese name that it was given, but over here in Europe they just slapped on the Die Hard arcade.
Yeah, it doesn't have a Die Hard feel.
Except for the guy on the front cover, actually, just looks a bit like Bruce Willis.
Well, probably his gay twin brother or something like that.
Bruce Willis's gay twin, yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus, he's got like a fucking C4 in his pocket or something, like blow the balls off himself.
Yeah, I got me arse handed by a chap in his boxers bet me around.
But yeah, it's a beat 'em up. It's like what would you say? Fighting Force on the PlayStation.
It's like Fighting Force.
It's a mixture of Fighting Force
with naked people.
It's a mixture. It's a mixture of Fighting Force with kind of the combat from the likes of Virtua Fighter or something like that.
Yeah, it has Virtua Fighter graphics, and
but I've never even heard of it. It's actually in the Saturn at the moment.
Yeah.
But it came packaged with the booklet and everything. It's fucking awesome. That was a great find.
Yeah.
So yeah, Die Hard arcade.
Yeah, Die Hard arcade.
I have to actually do a co-op of this one of the. Actually, Christmas is coming up. Die Hard.
We do a playthrough.
Actually, Christmas is coming up, so we have to do. This is a Christmas game. It's fucking Die Hard. Die Hard's a fucking Christmas movie. Everybody has to watch Die Hard for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yippee-ki-yay,
motherfucker.
And yeah, as I said, my Saturn.
He's chuffed.
Fucking awesome.